Hey folks, so today we are working out of the home office. I've been here all week because we have some construction going on at home. We're getting our foundation done. Anyways, everyone's out to lunch, so while everyone's out and things are quiet, I decided to make a video and give you guys an update on the website for the rental equipment company. So, the main idea for the website was for me to create the website. Since I like making my life complicated, I figured, sure, why not? Let's tackle this with no experience in making websites besides MySpace. So yeah, and I've had my GeoCities, back in the days, but that's so like 30-year-old technology and coding compared to what is available today. And with the advent of AI, I thought it would be easy, but it kind of is, it kind of isn't. It's making time to understand the plugins and themes and all that to make it work in the way that you want to work. And with me not being an expert, this project has become very, very, very behind schedule and taxing. So, what actually my wife convinced me to do, because I was still being stubborn and thinking I could do it all myself. My wife said, "Hey, check out OnlineJobs.ph. It's you know, it is a place where you can find gig workers, assistants, virtual assistants, and all that, and people that specializes in things like website designs. If you need a CPA or anything like that, they are a great source. Let me actually show you guys. So with OnlineJobs.ph, I placed up a job posting, and I figured, it's not a full time or part time job. It's a gig job, so that's why I place gig, place a salary. What's great about hiring people from the Philippines, because that's what .ph stands for, Philippines, is that there's a big price difference from hiring someone here in the US. And I do believe in providing jobs for people in the US, but at the same time, I'm not a rich person, or our business doesn't have that much, you know, we don't have a lot of capital, and we're trying to make our money stretch. So even though we want to provide jobs for people in our country, in the US, we also want to be smart with our money. So I'm sure if I were to pay someone here in the US, I'd be paying more than $600 to get this website done. Actually, I ended up interviewing, actually, I got messages and messages for this job posting, but I narrowed it down to 6 candidates, and from those 6 candidates, ended up going with one guy, up here, and he wasn't the most expensive guy. Even though I placed the job for $600, some people said I could do this for 1,500, 2,000. Some said 600 is perfect. I could get it done. Ended up settling for a guy that will do it for $1,000 for the website. And right now it's a work in progress. One of the major challenges with working with OnlineJobs.ph is the time zone. They are 13 hours from where I am, 13 hours ahead. So they are half a day ahead. So right now it's 11:55 a.m. It's 12:55 p.m. over there. So I've been having a lot of late night communications with the employee, and what's pretty nice is that the guy I selected for the project, he's pretty good with follow up communication. For the most part, it's good, and there's no translation issues. These guys, they speak great English, Um, Even though I'm from Philippines, I speak Tagalog. It's a Filipino dialect out there. They Most of them speak Tagalog as well. Some speak other languages like Ilocano or Visayas. I don't know how to say it. I just butchered that. I'm not a true Filipino, as you can tell. So, language barrier. So, there is no language barrier, especially with everything being text, emails, and we actually communicate through WhatsApp. So far, the experience is good. Um, the website is almost done. Um, Here's the basic layout. I've given Here's the basic layout to the website. It's really straightforward. There's a lot of placeholders, a lot of Lorem Ipsum. Lorem Ipsum is just text placeholders that we have right now, and there are some things that needs updating, like this up here where the logo is. Um, this is a placeholder image, and a lot of visual things that should be easy to fix. Right here, the quick links. It's really messy and heavy. Um, Not all the links are working, um, and we need to update the pictures. And this book now kind of works. Um, this is through Amelia. Let's go to here. So I'm using the Amelia plugin, and then also using the Elementor plugin. From YouTube videos and forums, a lot of people recommend Elementor as a place to do, I guess, layout. I like theme builder and layout of the website. And then Amelia is a booking plugin. So, yeah. Anyways, we're not having blog posts. So, even though people recommend having blog posts so you could have content out there that helps with SEO, I have no time for that. So, we're not going to have blog posts. We'll have some Instagram posts and Facebook posts, but that's about it. And I know that's really going to hurt SEO. That's my wife messaging me. So yeah, so we got some pages, and then in Elementor we can see more of the pages. Yeah. Nope, you guys can't see that. Nope, nope. Like I was saying, the website's a work in progress. I have basic images here that we need to upload to the site so we could list more equipment and have their pricing details. Yeah, it still needs work. It's not perfect. It's a lot better than what I had previously, and so the main bottleneck right now is me. I'm behind on giving the website developer the content, and what I mean by that is images, text information, pricing, and basically everything. So now I've gone and given them all the content that they need. So now they're playing catch up, so hopefully we could have this website done soon. I'm hoping by end of next week. It's middle of July already, and I started the application, the OnlineJobs.ph job search back in June. It's been over a month, It's a slow process, and it could have gone faster. Um, I'm just juggling a lot of things, and I know that's an excuse. I need better time management and understand how to set priorities better. But yeah, so that's where we are with the website. It's a work in progress. It's going slow. It's a lot of learning from both sides, mainly on me. They've done other jobs. It's me that's I've never done this. Never. I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I could have. It's everything's all in my head, and in my head, I'm like, this is easy. I could do this left. Get this done real fast. I know what I'm. I know all the information, but it's a lot more effort to pull it out of my head, have it on the page, and share it. That's the hardest part about this experience that I'm going through, and it just shows that I'm not the best manager out there. I'm not the best person to have in charge. I'm learning, and I'm not perfect. And in the future, I will be better. And as a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a first time, business owner, it's a lot to learn because in the past I used to have, even though I've had management and project management roles, I still had a boss directing and giving me direction, and we had a system in place. Everything now is brand new. I'm developing that system. I'm gathering all the resources, and I'm now funneling it and directing where to place it, you know. And it's just a new experience being the gatekeeper. And it's weird to call myself that, a gatekeeper, because I'm the gatekeeper of information and resources, and I need to do a better job at sharing it. So yeah, um, it's it's a learning progress process. It's a learning experience. This entrepreneur life and small business ownership, and yeah, it being in a corporate environment, it's a lot more. I don't want to call it rigid, but like I said, there's more systems in places, and most of the times you're not reinventing the wheel. There are templates that one could use. There are resources and people you could turn to for advice and to help navigate your one's way through challenges. Here, juggling several businesses is it's a lot, and maybe through this experience I'll go back to OnlineJobs.ph and hire a virtual assistant, a VA, and that maybe is what I need, and that's my wife messaging me. But yeah, yeah. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any type of experience with hiring out virtual assistants or remote workers? And as an entrepreneur and small business, oh, wait, give me a minute. I should mute that WhatsApp. What was I saying? So, as a small business owner and an entrepreneur, have you guys had experience and challenges being the gatekeeper and slowing a project down because one, you think you could do it better in yourself and you're in denial, um, and two, just managing. I could manage people, but right now I'm struggling at managing people. So, do you guys ever have challenges like that with directing and handing out work and everything? I'm just rambling now and a loss of words because My wife just placed me on top. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys can learn from this experience, benefit, or anything. Hope it helps someone. Yeah, and I can't wait to show you guys the final product of the website when it's done. All right, you guys have a good one.